Yo, what up? Again, o'clock in the East. It's Tuesday, so you already know what it is. It's the Merv and Stacks show. Gentlemen, what is going on in y'all's neck of the woods this evening? Tay, what's happening in H Town? I was
It's Santo
both of you out of the country this last week, huh?
I went to Santo Domingo,
Okay, how was
and
that?
that was nice. That was real nice. Um, very good vacation. Man, did ATVing, basically did the beach, walked around town, went to a couple little clubs, went to like an indoor pool. Man, lovely. Had a great time. Just a ball. Had a great
That's
time.
what's up.
Yeah.
What's up? Merv, what's the science?
Man, hungry damn motherfucker. But didn't have time to go grab anything, so I get eating some damn what you call this shit? Some pomegranate vanilla flavored cashews glazed mix. Actually pretty goddamn good though.
Hmm.
That does sound pretty decent.
Yeah. See right there? It's actually pretty goddamn good.
Hmm. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
y'all,
I'm,
before we get into it,
what?
go ahead.
Oh no. I would say I'm glad I don't feel like hell this week like it felt the week before.
I went
Now
to
that's
check the
good.
mail, man. I thought it was still pretty hot out there, but you know me, I stay up in air conditioning all day. I can't do
Now I
that.
can read that a week ago. We go make a week ago make you go pray.
Yeah,
True,
that's
true,
true.
true. But before we get into it, man, we want to go ahead and shout out all the people out there on Facebook Live, the people out there on YouTube, the people that are
Yes.
watching us on Blackjack, Zingo TV, channel 199, Bobby Blackjack, come through. All our
Mm-hmm.
faithful listeners out there on One Mile High Radios, all of our partners out there in the front and in the background. We appreciate it. Shout out to Blast Music
Mm-hmm.
um, and those good folks over there. We had a really good show uh, last night. The vibes, Sean and Mark. Yeah, proto proto Matt. Why am I butchering this girl's name?
No, that's the
Protomorphic.
last name.
Protomorphic.
Protomorphic.
Sorry, Protomorphic. We got some music. We got some of our music that's we gonna bring to y'all. Um, without further ado, gentlemen, let's get it cracking.
That's about like actors of the week.
Well, mine, I got Alan Payne. That was my spotlight actor of the week.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
And he's not. I don't think he's anything. I mean, he's in the TV show House of Pain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's in anything really recent for like movies. But watching this episode of Raising Kanan, it made me think about New Jack City, and
Mm-hmm.
we already paid homage to Nino Brown. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
made me pick Alan Payne for spotlight actor of the week from a flashback to New Jack City.
Bet. Who you got, Taison?
Well, I got because I just got finished watching Suicide Squad with my son. B. Viola Davis. Um, she has got a range. Again, it, look, dude, look, she started. So like I said, she started in Fences, the both Suicide Squad movies. How to Get Away with Murder. Um,
Yeah, that's the show.
that's the show. And she's like, her resume is impeccable. Um, and she just, like I said, she goes all out for her different roles. Um, and she, like I said, she can play a like I hate to say it, like it's a battered person, a strong person, a villain. She can do a wide variety
Yeah, she
range of
got
roles, which I
range.
love. And a lot of people got that, and I'm glad she's getting the shine that she's getting. Um, and especially in this, like she's basically the villain, like a main villain in this movie, and wholehearted man. I'd also too highly suggest a great movie to watch, Suicide Squad. Well, the Suicide Squad, that's what they call it. But this made me like think about her range though. Cold-hearted. That's all I'm gonna keep saying about it. Very, very cold-hearted. I don't want to like, you know, spoil anything, but watch that movie. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
And also low key, I wanted to, like another person on it is the girl Storm Reed. Um, she starred in this movie. She's got like a little bit of a part. She starred in the show called Euphoria. She's in there, but she's another like young actress in Hollywood, black young actress that is making it come up. So just keep in mind like that person's name Storm Reed. She's coming. She's like sort of like how Zendaya her little ascent to Hollywood. She's getting that sign too. Um, so keep a lookout for her too.
True indeed. True indeed.
And throwback movie of the week. You know what? That's a throwback movie. I'm trying to think what movies I've watched this week so far. Well, this past week. Hmm. This is a good question though. Um, yeah, that's a very good one. A spotlight movie of the well, a throwback movie of the week. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
this
give
is
my throwback movie. I give my throwback movie of the week. My throwback movie of the week is Candyman.
the
Um,
original.
it's
Ooh.
a horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason why I brought that up because they got a remake of Candyman that's coming out by Peel. That
Mm-hmm.
Peel is doing. It's coming out
Mm-hmm.
this year.
That's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be crazy.
In the next 2 months should drop. So Peel is doing a new Candyman remake and drop out this year. So my throwback movie is Candyman for y'all to go watch that. So
What's
when the
about
new
this
one
month?
comes out this year right here, you have something to for a reference. So that's my throwback movie is Candyman.
Mm-hmm. That's a good throwback. I have nothing to add to that. That's a good throwback.
Yeah, we still doing date night.
Yeah, I got a date night.
Okay.
My date night movie of the week is called Resort to Love, and what happened is so there's this couple they broke up, and the girl ended up like moving to like to work at like an all inclusive
Mm-hmm.
to kind of like get away and start over whatnot. And just so happened the same all inclusive her ex decides to use that all inclusive for a destination wedding. He have no idea that she works there. She has no idea that he is coming there, and the the person that's over the wedding has assigned her to help with the wedding and to sing for the wedding, and
Oh
she still
wow.
has feelings for her ex. So pretty good movie.
What's the name of that one?
It's an entertaining movie. Resort to Love. Ain't no Oscars is gonna come from it, but it's an entertaining movie called Resort to Love. Date night
What
movie.
where,
Check
where do
that
we
out.
see that at? Where do we see that at?
Oh, I saw it on Netflix. It was on Netflix.
All right. Look, everybody watch that movie. That sounds like a very, very good movie.
Right.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that one. Is it a
I am too.
romantic comedy?
yeah, it's like a romantic comedy.
Oh, that shit. That sounds like some shit that's right up my damn alley.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Romantic comedy. So check
I'm
that
gonna put
out. Date night movie for y'all.
I'm gonna put that in my list on Netflix. Good look, man. Good look, Merv.
Who we
For
got next
real.
from a new movie?
Yeah, new movie suggestion.
New movie suggestion.
All right. So the new movie suggestion is called The Ice Road. So basically, it is around. Let's see, January, February, March. I think it's like around is in March. And the relevance of it being in March is you got these miners that trapped. They're trapped in the mine. Like they've been mining, they got trapped. Something happened. They got caved in. You got like 12 miners. They only have like 36 hours of air, and the only way to get to them, and make it, they have to take 18 wheelers over what they call the ice road. That's usually closed by March. It's like December, January, February is open, but it closes in March because that's when it starts warming up. So they have to 18 wheelers over the ice road because they have to take the necessary equipment to break through these mines and get these people out. So to be in March, these ice roads can bust open at any time, and 18 wheeler could just fall straight through. So so they're risking their lives to try to go save these miners, and the company that's over the miners. They seem like some of the people seem like a little crooked, so you don't know if they did it on purpose or whatnot. I ain't gonna tell the end, but that was also another entertaining movie.
Give me the name of that again.
The Ice Road. And that came out in 2021, this year right here. The guy from Taken plays in it.
Liam Neeson. All right.
Lawrence Fishburne is in it too.
All right.
It's on Netflix, isn't it?
Huh?
It's on Netflix.
Yep.
I need to watch that because
all right. Another movie that
a couple of weeks ago. I think they was watching. I really wasn't paying much attention, but it looked like a good movie. So yeah, I gotta check that out.
Yep. So yeah, that's a good new movie suggestion. And now it's time to go to the main event.
Yes.
All right, so this is episode 4, Raising Kanan. Yo, this episode started off. Very crazy. Like the first 5 minutes had me hooked.
This is the title, by the way. Go ahead, Merv. Don't sleep.
Yeah, don't sleep.
Don't sleep. Yeah.
So before we're gonna do things that are just a little bit different. We're gonna start off. We're gonna put stuff up and let me get your reaction from it. What y'all opinion on? I got just about 5 things to pull. And that's it.
All right.
I think one of y'all made a prediction that came through. I think, or one of us. I really don't remember, but we'll get to that later.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I agree with that.
Agree. Fair or foul? Is that fair or foul?
Fair a little bit.
Hold on 1 second. Rocco Sophie, some shit. I disagree.
I disagree as well. But
you do?
Since you agree, you're the only one that agrees. So you go ahead and tell me why you agree.
See, usually I think she's so laser focused with everything going around her, like she doesn't really miss anything. And it's especially like to me, I would have thought that she would have let Lou take care of the stash house instead of Marvin, right? Because that's an important piece of the puzzle is the stash house, right? I think we all can agree with that, right? That's a very important role right there. And so all that bread,
that part, like, would that being a very important piece, I agree with that part, just that part. But go ahead.
Like I would say, like with that, but see, I'm thinking in regards to this episode, I think that has a lot to do. Like that in this particular episode, yes, with the relationship part, I think that's kind of clouding her judgment in terms of how she delegating it. For this episode, that was it. Everything else, I kind of disagree with that statement as well. But for this episode, I'm going to say yes because of how everything turned out.
Go ahead, Stack.
I don't think that's fair simply because I am of the belief that Rock. I do agree with you as far as I would have had Lulu doing that shit instead of Marvin. But I think Rock don't be taking her eye off the ball. I mean, she got this thing going with Symphony. I mean, she needs an outlet, but Rock is clearly on her shit because I mean, we saw later in the episode, she's still making moves. I mean, she got the stash, moving the stash to the bodega, but she went got those apartments, the one on top of the other, because I think backups and stuff like that. So she's making moves regardless of what was going on with the relationship with Symphony. And as far as moving the stash, even though I think Lulu should have been doing it, man, the way that shit went down, it's all on. I think Marvin could have done something different, or he could have called Lulu, or he could have let Rock know, hey, look, old buddy, I guess he had diarrhea, he was sick, had a bug or something like that.
Hold up. I want to ask y'all opinion about that, right? All right. And plus, we all like my movies here, right? Does that not give you Paulie from Godfather type vibes about dude all of a sudden like, oh look, my stomach hurting. Look, no, I ain't gonna be able to go out. Considering
So,
like you
think somebody might have dropped a dime on him and he knew it coming?
Somebody gave him a heads up. It just feels like if you got when I got there, I'm like
it was too coincidental, man. It was too coincidental. I feel like he might have heard something as well.
And got a heads up. I was like,
it could be just coincidence, but when we talk about the streets, man, it's kind of hard to believe in coincidence.
I never thought of that. That's a possibility, but I never in my wildest dreams thought that maybe he caught wind of what was going down.
Think about that.
Is, if he did though, why would he not just say something to Marvin?
But you gotta think about this though. If they all probably offered him something,
true.
Like I want to see where they go. I want to see where that goes because to me it seemed like he might be getting something from the other side, and a much larger role than being a babysitter at the stash house, because that's all that boy is.
Yeah, if he's been turned, he definitely was given a large sum of money or a lot of promises. But Stats, go ahead and finish saying why you think it's fair or foul. Whether you agree or disagree. Were you finished with the what you were saying?
For the most part, I forgot the rest of what I was going to say, but it's all good.
Oh well, I disagree that I don't think it's Rock's fault at all. One, Marvin is the one that's when it comes to Stash House is not really a strategic thing. Stash House is more about you have more of your enforcers or people that's ready to buck, ready to shoot. Marvin is that guy. All right, you gotta do to protect Stash House. Somebody come there, you shoot them, and you move. It's no strategy behind it. So that's one of the things that I can see them putting Marvin involved. If you have Lulu around, as far as like the strategy, anything to deal more with strategy, chess moves. The Stash House is more about checkers. Now, when it comes to where to hide it at, Lulu is involved with where to hide it at and stuff like that. So as far as like moving, you usually have your enforcers that's moving the stuff. But I can't blame Marvin either. It's not even Marvin's fault.
Oh no, it's not. And I want to get to that. It's
not Rock's fault, and it's not Marvin's fault.
You definitely blaming Kanan there.
Hold on, and it's something that I predicted last episode.
You did. That was you.
Yep. I gotta give you props on that.
Hey man, when I saw
blame Kanan.
When I saw Neek talking to Jamila, that I already knew what it was. I'm like, oh my fucking goodness. Like when you saw, I'm trying to see when y'all saw that scene. I don't know if y'all was like me, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my
He
God.
got
I already knew what
Already
it was,
knew.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just in her ear hitting her with them with those sweet nothings, talking about
Burn weakness.
my husband, I sent him up. He was cracked out, but he's been straight for a year. He got a good job. Then he gonna say, shit, make me want to be a base head so I could go chill there. What?
Yo, praying on a weakness, yo. Yo, he was praying on a weakness, though. That's all he was doing, praying on a weakness, though.
Come on.
He said, I take care of you just like Buck would want you to take care of me.
Right.
You got weird words, man.
Hey, hook, line, and sinker. She fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
The only condition. I mean, she cared about Kanan. You can tell she cares about him because her condition was, I'm gonna let you know, but nothing happens to Kanan.
And he said, "Oh, my kid," knowing he don't care about that
at all. At all.
Oh.
At all. That boy, look, Joey badass, man.
But
yeah. Yep.
So now, as far as the stash house being found, I blame Kanan.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Now, the execution of everything after that. Did y'all see that stash house look? Money thrown all over the place. The product thrown all over the place. Kanan walking was like, yo, I thought this was supposed to be like neat or something. They're like, yeah. Whatever. Just toss it in the bag.
I'm looking at Marvin like, my dude, like,
yo, he's too carefree. Like he's too carefree in this game, yo.
He's too. But he is business minded though, because hold up. The reason why I'm gonna say that though is because how that conversation with him and a white girl, Tina, what have you, when he basically hold up, don't peep this, what have you, right? He told her, it was like, after they was done fucking, what have you, he told her, she was like, he was like, look, we ain't killing whatever. She's talking about like the end, and he's like, no, this is the beginning. Like, what are you talking about? Look, I'm taking his dog, we out. Like, he basically is telling me and a white girl is a business transaction. This is what this is. Look, like I think you gotta think like Marvin is kind of carefree when it comes to that right there. I'm not gonna sit there and hold you. I still think he's still a little bit business minded when it comes to using people. I think that's what it is. I think he's that white girl he using big time. I just keep that in mind.
Hey, you know what? I haven't agreed with shit you said yet on here today, because that has nothing to do with business mind. That's just straight nigga shit. All right, that's that nigga come up like, yo, don't get it twisted. You don't bring up disagreement. And he said, it's just it's a pussy thing. That's all. That's all. It's just pussy. But he's just letting her know like, yo, black, white nigga.
See,
like,
I agree with Sean. Yep. All right. Yeah, but he's too carefree with that. Yeah,
this is not a relationship. Before you like cuddling. Like, I thought you dated brother before. Wouldn't it,
his whole mood? Hey, when she went to cuddle, his whole mood changed.
He was like, he was just like that.
Hey, Merv. Hey, he like, what the fuck you doing?
What the fuck you doing?
He's I was just trying to cuddle. I thought you dated brothers before.
Yo, Merv, that was some true N-word shit, man. Like, I thought you dated brothers before, because that dude just assumed, like, I don't know those niggas that cuddle. I think he might even said that. Like, I thought you dated.
I did a lot of black guys that cuddle Marvin. He was like, well, where them cuddling ass niggas at? And why you here with me?
Yo, he was cold, man. That dude was cold.
Do y'all think that it's one of those type of situations where he don't really want nobody to get close to him?
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying that is because, I know that, everybody had their time in life where they just want to hit it and get out. But he was laying there, right? I don't think he was about to leave, but when she went to cuddle, that's when he went into defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he
Yeah.
started smoking a cigarette. Then he noticed that the dog. It's kind of like he used the dog like as a way to get out.
Get out. Yep. He did.
Ah,
He
true.
did. Yep. And he was
True.
like, "You ain't feed the dog? All right, I'm out."
Because
The dog was like,
I think he would have stayed there if she had roll over the color on him. That's just me though.
Yeah. He
no, I
like
agree with that. I agree.
He didn't like color shell. She said, I ran out of food yesterday. It was like, but you ate though, right?
That's a good question. That's a really good comeback for that. Yep.
He don't come up with stuff. Yeah, he don't. Like, but they're like his acting sometimes is like, yo, what are you doing, dog? Like he come off as don't want to be soft, but I'm like, dude, just so like lazy when it comes to the other part of the game. Like that's how should not be looking like that at all. Like that's the one thing I'm thinking. Like, come on, man, what are you doing? Like, this is the reason why I told you. Like, I think that Lou should have been in charge of that situation, though, for real. Like man,
I could see that. I could see that.
Especially hold up. Now I want to see what's going to happen next week because that's going to be the situation right there.
Yeah, definitely. And let's see, we might have already talked about this one already. Is there
Answer issues. Just say how you say my one. No. Nope. I said this last week, and I'm gonna go back to what I said about this last week.
So did she? So what she did was that fair or foul?
Foul.
Disagree with what she did.
Hold up. When Steve said to Unique, look, I don't want Kanan hurt. I'm like, come on, you know the game that she in. You know the game. I can't respect her decision making. I can't.
Hey, this goes back to the guy that was in the stash house. I think of the statement, "Everybody's in the game," and I say that because you gotta look at the Now everybody might not sell drugs, but look at the bodega owner. Look at the apartment apartment owner guy. The guy that run the apartments. Look at and the meter. These are all business transactions. So you go back to old buddy saying everybody's in the game.
Yep.
I'm more inclined to accept what she did, even though it may be foul. I'm willing to go ahead and accept that.
As a business transaction.
In the theme song as a part of the game.
A business transaction. All right.
Favor for a favor. I mean, and you gotta realize this is back in the 90s where crack had exploded, man. I mean, and who's to say now you gotta put yourself in an old girl position now. If you got a parent that's strung out, right? And somebody is telling you a success story about somebody getting clean, and they will pay. All you gotta do is tell them something. I think, and this is a kid now. I think we at that age not to accept that.
Oh no, hold on, no doubt. I totally agree with that. Like, and Unique preyed on that weakness big time, like with her mom. He preyed on her like with that, and I completely understand from that point of view.
Nick smooth motherfucker, man. When he was spitting game, bro. I was kind of loving it, even though it was against Rock and the Family. Like, man, this is a smooth motherfucker, man.
Yes, he was, man. Yeah, he spit the game in the beginning. When they had to give it, like, I was like, yo, Unique boy, he
guilt trip on her without even but he threw a guilt trip on her, kind of, sort of.
And being smooth about it.
Yeah, and he offered her. And he offered her something for just information, man. So I just thought about that. Like when that dude said everybody in the game, it's ironic that Kane was going out of the stash house to meet old girl.
Look, I told that to everybody last year. I said, remember this part. Remember that one part.
I remember that, yeah.
And I said, look, that's gonna be something. And
It
like,
really was, man. Hey, Neek is a, hey, man, I can't say enough. Yo,
he was chilling. Yo, he was chilling, yo. Look, she right. That man, whoa, look. Man, low key, man, one of the best villains.
Hey, Kyle, I think that by street rules, I think that Kane is in the game by default. And as a matter of fact, I think Neek might have alluded to that when he was talking to Rock a couple of episodes ago.
In the second episode.
Mm-hmm. And Kanan, he's still got the grade school education for the drug game. Like seriously, man, he's still in grade school. Like talk about he ready. Dude, you're not ready.
He a novice.
You're not ready at all. And hold up. And this episode showed you how much of a novice he is. Literally.
All right.
Yeah, especially when we get to the bullshit that happened at the end.
Exactly. Oh yeah. I did not pay attention to that. Yep. What?
So
not this season.
How y'all think? So it sounds like that. That line is gonna be in whatever rap song he produced for Old Boy. So that means it's going to get out. The streets is going to hear it. So, what kind of predictions or what kind of impact y'all think that could possibly play? What kind of role that hearing that could possibly play, if anything? Or y'all think that just might be a coincidence and nothing's gonna come out?
You mean if Fame like come out with a song? Obviously, that line going to be in it.
Yeah,
and we all
and it start getting airplay.
Yeah, that's a decent prediction because
it's gonna come back.
Because Old Boy told him. Why am I forgetting Old Boy name? The producer dude. Damn.
Oh, Casanova.
Crown
Camacho. Yeah.
Because Crown told him, ain't nobody believe about you shooting no fed, but he liked the streets need a body line too. So I think as ambitious as Famous is, he know what went down, and he trying to get on. And like he said, like Crown said, they need that street shit. I would not put it that person that made that put up that statement, they might be right, because I wouldn't put it past Famous. Because rappers do it all the time, and I tie that in, because rappers do it all the time. They will put in some shit that could get some motherfuckers fucked up or get themselves fucked up. So yeah, I like that. That's a good. And his sister is hype. She's willing to do just about anything, to get her brother on. I hope she don't fuck the Crown, because I don't want to see her do that to Lulu.
Oh, you already know what's about to happen.
That shit look real tough right now.
She getting killed.
What?
If she do that to Lulu, I think she getting killed.
No, I think Camacho getting killed.
Or that too.
I think Crown Camacho. I think Crown Camacho.
Somebody dying.
Somebody dying. Yeah. I agree. If one of them three is gonna be dying, I think it's either gonna be Famous, the sister, or Crown Camacho. One of them three they gotta go. Especially if somebody hears it that Crown Camacho was the one that told him to leave it in there. Just remember
that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if he fuck Lulu.
That's true.
These memes got me thinking about shit that I ain't really thought about doing the show. I mean, doing that while watching the show, man. I'm admit that shit. Like the shit with the rap, like, dude, he's gonna come up with a song that's gonna be talking about. It's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna name names, but it's gonna be talking about butt getting shot.
Yeah,
it's gonna be alluding to how his crew was behind it or whatever. It's gonna happen, bro.
Hold up. But
he might make a song where he end up snitching on himself and everybody else.
Yeah,
and the funny thing, he wasn't even there.
Nope, he left. Remember he left
because he didn't have no gun.
He was like, "All right, I'm out."
Yeah,
he said. He was like, "Look, I'm out." He was like, "All right, cool." I remember, like,
the body is in reference to D Wiz, though.
Yeah, he don't know. But the thing is, though,
man, he don't know. He don't know about that, though.
Don't know that Neek said that, but I just
See,
think
I think famous. I think famous is up there. Go ahead.
This is what I'm thinking. Like Neek knows he said that to Rock. Neek heard that in the song. Neek gonna feel like Rock.
That's right, Carl.
Said that to her son, and that's how he ended up saying that line. He's not gonna think that was just a coincidence that he thought about that. He's like, yo, I said that same.
Because Neek did say that to Rock.
Yeah. So I think
Kyle, we knew he was there.
All right.
When he started. Yeah.
All right, people though. All right, so like if you know a bigger street guy, you're like, all right, that dude is not gonna kill like Buck, right? And you know it, like if you're a street, you like famous ain't gonna do it. Like what part of the crew is he's basically rapping for? Because you're gonna know if you're a street dude, you be like, he not that guy. No, it's gotta be one of the dudes. They gonna it's gonna go either back. It's gonna have to go. Everything will have to funnel back to Kanan. They be like, oh, that's Kanan's boy, because it's like he's not talking dead about like D Wiz. He's not gonna talk about that. Like he's got to be like, if he's gonna do a current song, he's got to be talking about like somebody that's basically currently living right now. And I'm still thinking that like it has to be going back through if he puts that song out, that whole person is still gonna be on Kanan. I'm telling you.
Or he could make a song that's going to be saying that they're going to avenge D Wiz's death.
But didn't even think about that.
That might be a thing because he is so what I fear for famous, he is so hungry trying to get put on, and what Crown told him,
he's gonna say something.
Man, I think that's a bad mix, man. He gonna put out some shit that's gonna be blazing.
I think he's gonna rap about. I think he might first gonna rap about
rock shit he life. Need to be rapping about.
Yeah, he's gonna rap about rock life.
I hope not, bro.
I hope not, man.
So we're gonna see that we're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what this one was. This one. Okay, we talked about this earlier. We talked about this earlier.
That whole scene reminded me of The Godfather. That whole scene reminded me the entire time when I saw it, I was like, it's probably from The Godfather right off the rip. And if he did, hold up. This is what I'm gonna say though. Hold up. This is how Davina could probably get off if basically, they found out it's Scrappy that basically did the snitch and what have you, and she didn't do the snitch, right? So think about that, right? If they found out the Scrappy who did basically, was part of that thing or what have you, Davina could kind of get off scot-free a little bit. Right?
Nah. If they
no.
Scot-free.
But how would they find out? Unless Unique says something.
I mean, he could. He in the streets. He don't care. But what I'm saying, if they find out, she's not going to get scot-free. At least
no. No, that's what I'm saying. No, that's all I'm saying. I'm like, if they find out, let's say they don't find out that she did say anything about it, but find out that Scrappy was the one that was part of it, right? And she could kind of like basically like, detach herself in that situation without everybody knowing that she's the one that really gave up that location to Unique. See what I'm saying? Let's say, like I said, Scrappy got the heads up. I think we all can agree with that. Like that little sickness that he did. That was too coincidental.
I don't agree with it, but I don't disagree with it. I think it's a theory.
I can't agree with it yet because, like it seems it's a little suspect, but I can't say that that's a definite to me.
Now I will tell you this. I will see Kane. I see Kane, little rookie green ass, finding out Davina did it, try to put it on Scrappy. I don't know if that's going too far.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's a good one.
You know what? It might implicate. You know what? I think that Marvin might implicate Scrappy. Like, dude, all of a sudden you can't go to work when you're supposed to, and we get hit.
And you know what? Think about it, you know what? He might be innocent, but it's too coincidental, and he's probably gonna get killed anyway.
Yeah,
because they're gonna blame him.
That's also Marvin's scapegoat. Yep.
Oh yeah. Right. Yeah.
Right.
He can put the blame all on him.
All right, Scrappy. He.
Yeah,
his last episode will be the next one.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Hey, that fucking doorknob dead.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I wonder how they're gonna get him. I wonder how they're gonna get him.
I ain't gonna be no strategy in that. It's just gonna be like a kidnap and a kill.
And the thing, this is what I like about power overall is like sometimes the wrong people die because somebody got to make a move. It's fucked up, but it's all a part of the game. Because I see Marvin saying, "Well, shit," because Marvin got to come up with a reason why why Kanan was at that stash house. Because I don't know what they're gonna come up with to tell Rock. Okay, you got this motherfucker literally had brain matter on the shirt. I don't know if y'all saw that, along with the blood.
Why would he put the shirt in the bed? What was he thinking?
Hey, you know what? Because he's 15, man. I just do shit like that when I was 15. I'm not giving him a pass, but he's 15. You feel me, Merv? Hey, Merv, you froze? I think Merv is frozen.
Yeah, he froze.
But yeah, hey man, you gotta think back when you was 15, man. I know I've done some shit when I was 15 years old.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
But I mean, and the grown us would have just put the shit in your book bag, bro.
Yep.
Put it in your book bag, throw it away down the street or something like that.
I'd have kept that in the bag. The next day, that thing thrown away. I'm like, that'd have been just a whatever. But whoo, it's gonna be something, man. This is
But that, the whole Scrappy theory. I'm really waiting. As far
I think that might happen though.
I
think that might happen. What you talked about in terms of like, Marvin basically saying, "I need a scapegoat, perfect scapegoat." Like, why not? And I think Kanan might be like, I think too what you said though. I think Kanan is gonna find out that Davina's the one that did it, what have you, right? But he might go along with Marvin like, yeah, Scrappy did it. Like, I think just to take the blame, first Marvin to take the blame off of him, and I think that might happen.
That's actually helping Kanan out too, because Scrappy knows that Kanan. Scrappy dead. He got to be dead because they talked to him. Let's just say Rock had a conversation by herself with Scrappy and asked about the stash house. Like, well, your son went out and was talking to somebody, and that's why they know the stash house. So Marvin and Kanan, Scrappy done, bro. His last episode, next episode, bro.
Yep,
it's a fucking wrap for him.
But I wonder if Marvin's gonna be the one that's gonna kill him. I think Marvin has to kill him before he says anything out of his mouth. I think he can't have. I think Marvin can't afford to have Scrappy have a one-on-one conversation with Rock. He cannot afford it.
He killed Scrappy, then talk to Kane about how they're gonna because they already he already said we're gonna talk about how it's gonna be like you ain't never was here in the first place. So kill Scrappy. That's gonna be part of the plan, and then he gonna talk to Kane. This is how we're gonna explain. Well, Marvin don't know that she know about the shirt yet.
Right.
And I don't think Scrappy not coming is a good enough excuse for him to bring Kanan to the stash house. I don't think she go buy that shit.
But speaking of Marvin and this scene that we're still talking about, here's another one.
What does it say?
Oh no. I totally disagree with that. I totally disagree with that. No, because you're thinking about more like a car than just that's stupid. No, you can get another Benz. That's nothing. You basically trying to crash
big time drug dealers.
Yeah. You ain't thinking about that. No, if you try to walk out, you don't know what them like. You try to walk up, and now you out in the open. You get a car, you basically move at full speed. Like, no, that's stupid. You're thinking more about the car than anything else. No. I'm grabbing that car right in the back because he's thinking about trying to basically remember the dude was actually outside the van when he was coming up full speed. Remember that he was trying to basically ram that dude.
I don't think they're really talking about him crashing the car. To me, what I get from that, they're basically saying that he did that whole shit wrong. He did that whole shit wrong because the only thing he did was crash his damn car with no fucking results at all.
He should have pulled a ghost.
He could have got close as possible and parked because they wasn't rushing. They were still packing. So what I got from that was like what he did was stupid because it had no results. He didn't even hit nobody. Or you walk up because when he hit them, it was harder to shoot them through the damn window. They jumped in and pulled out. But if he had parked the car and walked up, unless he ain't got no aim, where he was parked at, he could have got out there and started shooting. And just as opposed to crash a damn car and hit nobody. Now you got crash car.
I think the car shit. I think the car shit and it being a Benz throw people off. I think people. I see what that meme was getting at. I don't think it had, like you said, I don't think it had nothing to do with the vehicle. I think that the person is thinking that Marvin should have pulled a ghost, whereas he just come up out of nowhere and and kill him and like come up out of nowhere and sneak up on him and kill both of them.
He could have put down the window, pulled up and started shooting them from the window. Like that was an emotional, no strategic, emotional reaction. Like it was no strategy in there. It was, the success rate of that was low as shit.
But that goes back to my reason too, in terms of why would you not put Lou in charge of that particular situation instead of Marvin? Like, why would you put Marvin in charge of that?
So Tay, you can't be on both sides of the fence. Are you changing up?
I told you beginning part of this episode.
You still agree with? Hold on. Are you still? So you still agree that you still agree with?
No, I still think that like if you're talking about like we're talking about him like doing another like instead of ramming a car, he should have got out the car and start guns ablazing, whatever, right? But you don't know how those two other dudes like you had the driver. Who still like the driver wasn't helping the dude pack it all either. So the driver had a piece too.
But Tay, they wasn't paying attention.
All right, okay, all right.
Paying attention.
Was it three guys?
You could have walked up on both of them had their backs on him.
It was the driver and the guy packing the. Oh no! Wait, no! It was three. It was three. It was two. It was two
inside the house. The third person was inside the house.
Wait, no, wait, hold this. Oh yeah, you're right. It was three. So it was the driver, the guy unpacking it, and the third dude inside the house. All right, okay. All right.
Kanan. They're not paying attention. So what they're saying is Marv could just park the damn car, walked up and killed both of them.
But Merv, they still got somebody in the house, and this is 3-on-1. Even though that person is in the house and they go hear the gunshots, he ain't have no silence or nothing like that. So
he didn't.
He probably go turn around and
Stacks. Your ass was in the fucking army, so I know you got goddamn gun shit. So you trying to tell me based on how that van was, where they was inside, you wouldn't be able to get behind a bush, get close, get behind a bush, shoot both of them, and then see what happens.
That's a loud gun. That's loud.
You talking about on foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, after those shots go off, that third person that's in the house, they are alerted. So either Kanan gets killed.
You don't think the third person heard the fucking car crash?
True.
That's true. And he heard, like, hold up, and he had the gun to Kanan's head. Like, this is what I'm like. The thing is like, I think either or, it was like, even if he had, the thing is like, we're still getting we're still getting the same situation. Well,
no, you're not, because you shooting the motherfucker now. They not paying attention. You snipe at this point. You sniping. You park. You get out and you aim and you shoot real quick. Boom.
Hold up.
Boom.
Hold up. But also, I'm gonna tell you off the bat too. Let's think about this for a second now, right? So let's say if he kills the two guys, right, and kills the third, and we already know he killed the third person, what have you, right? Now Rocker's gonna be like, well, look, who tried to get at us, what have you, right? Let's think about this. Who tried to get at us Stash House? Those are Unique's men, right? Now, how the heck does Unique know where our Stash House is at?
Listen, you still got the product though, so that's
cool. Hold up, that's cool. You still got the product, but you got to think ahead. Who knew where our Stash House was at?
Hold on, you're changing the narrative right now.
I'm not changing the narrative.
Yeah, because what that means talking about is. What was better, him just crashing the fucking car into the van, or parking close and getting out and shooting them? Which one's better? That's what we talking about. You adding this up. We're not talking about.
All right, but hold up. So let's say the situation. But let's say the situation. We're thinking that. I think we're thinking that Marvin is a stone cold killer. We're thinking that he's finesse like Ghost. He's finesse like Luke, right? If that's what you're saying he should have been more like this person, more like that person. Like Marvin's Marvin.
Yes,
and like in this situation,
let me put the meme back up again, man. Read that again.
he should have parked up like a normal civilian and just started hitting all of them at close range. He ain't gonna get him at close.
They wasn't paying attention at all. They didn't even see him until he hit the damn van. Like they didn't see him until as
yeah, he jumped up at the last minute. The boy get hit.
Yeah. All right,
they
okay.
didn't see him until 2 feet away from the van, and dude finally kind of jumped. Even with them peeling, they still ain't see him.
All right, okay. I agree
right there.
I agree with that. Hold up, and I just want to. You know what? You're right. I'm gonna give it. All right, you're right. Something like that. You're right. But also, I just noticed too when he was talking about it, they only got half their product. Because I remember Marvin did say that when he was in the house, they got half the product.
Yeah.
He did say they got that. They didn't get the whole thing. So that's whatever. But
oh, he still got paid a piper.
Oh no doubt. That's why I think we know Scrappy's going next week. So it is what it is.
He done.
So he's definitely done. Like he's done next week. Hold up, first couple minutes of the episode. Like I think Rock has to make an example.
They might draw that shit out.
No, I don't think she. I don't know. You can't draw that out.
If Marvin knew was good for him, he wouldn't draw that shit out. I'll blame that shit all on Scrappy.
Oh, you gotta blame that right off the rip. Like we got half our product going. Oh hell no. Nope. No, somebody got to. Consequences got to be done immediately. Sorry, Scrappy, you got to go.
So what y'all think about the Juke? What y'all think about Jukebox in this episode?
Juke's still an MVP. Like man, yo, I like Juke. Like she basically, I like the little interaction with her and her Uncle Luke when they was in the diner, right? And she basically told her Uncle Luke was like she was like, why didn't you tell me about like Famous getting a studio time, whatever? He was like, look, that's not me. That's on Famous's sister. That's not me. And he was basically telling her, look, and the line I like what he told her was like, favor is just another way to up in someone's thumb. Like to be up under someone else's thumb.
Yeah, you like me. You don't like to own nobody.
Yep. And that's what she said. She's like, I don't want to own anybody. And remember, he said, look, she even said, she's like, I know you can give me money. She's like, but it's not about the situation. It's not about the money at that point.
Hook up is one thing.
Yep. And
I don't like the fact that her crew shitted on her because they said if you get the call, you gotta come. She made the call, but wasn't nobody fucking with her. She said, I thought that if you made the call, you gotta come. So she was like, fuck all. She went dolo, and it just so happens.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Is she the only? Is she the only female in the crew? Is that? Do I remember that correctly?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, actually, I don't want to say
another female in that crew.
But she went dolo, and the only reason she got away is because she pulled dude off of the security guard.
Karma.
And that's security guard that caught her. That's that good karma right there, and he let her go.
Yep. And you saw what she said about the white girl. She was like, "Look, I'm quitting the boosting. I'm done with that." She done. She like, nah.
So
Go ahead.
So how y'all think Crown? How y'all think he's getting his studio time? Like, do y'all think they already fuck?
Who?
Oh, Jessica and Crown.
And,
no, he gonna get this. I think Famous is going. I think Jessica and Crown are gonna be fucking unless Lou decides like, look, I need to get that studio. I need to, get the studio. He said.
Nah, he ain't fucking with it. I don't think he's fucking with it. But I tell you what, she wasn't expecting him to roll up. She tried to play that shit off, talking about, "Oh, hey, baby."
Yep, exactly. I was like,
all she did was hug him, though.
Okay.
but hold up. But she wants to put her brother on like big
She
time.
does. Look like she willing to do whatever it takes to. I will say that.
Exactly.
I will say that.
Yeah.
So I feel like Crown is using this as leverage to get the draws.
Yep.
And that's it.
Let me ask you this: Is Crown on the one snorting that coke?
Gotta be.
That's what I'm thinking.
Crown might get some coke mixed with some bad hair on, and y'all know what happened when he might just happen to get a bad duck. He might get some. He might get the same shit that the chick on Pulp Fiction got.
Do you think Lou would do that to him? Like if he find out that they fucking?
I don't think over no chick. Nah.
No chick.
Nah.
I would think he would. Okay, so it will look like it's over a chick, but it's not really over a chick. I think he'll look at it like, "Yo, you know me. You know that was my girl.
Mm-hmm.
I provide you this product. So what you just said to me is you disrespected me. You just say fuck me. That's what you're saying. It's not really over the girl. It's over the fact that you know who this was to me, and you just say fuck it, and you want to have to do it. I think it's more of a respect thing.
You know what?
All right.
I can roll with that, Merv, because I do see a situation where I think Lulu would kill him and still say "fuck you, I'm done with you," the old girl.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can see that. I definitely can see that.
So what y'all think? Tay, you still think Symphony is the feds?
Oh man, I was upset about that last part. I was like, come on. Hold up. For now, I don't think he is. For now. I can't believe he didn't teach that night though. I was like, damn.
And
like,
when he walked in there and I saw what the hell was teaching, I was like, oh, that's why you had this little conversation with your boy before he got the car about I really need to give a chance. Because you know he was about to walk in this fucking night school and his fucking teacher's about to be fucking Symphony. Like, yo,
that conversation.
Can you imagine that? The conversation your mom ended up teaching you.
That conversation, yeah, that's tough. And I think about it, that's a tough situation to put your child in.
And she didn't care.
That Symphony ain't going nowhere no time soon. I can't have a dude just sitting in my room, my computer, in his drawers, teaching me at night. I'm sorry. It's bad enough I don't want to see you in my damn house.
Yeah.
That's your kind of cold-hearted.
Yeah.
That's cold world right there. That's cold world.
Yep.
But it tells you that Symphony ain't going nowhere no time soon, though.
Oh, no.
Because of that conversation.
No, that ain't gonna be. Hold up. He will be in season 2. That nigga will be in season 2.
This nigga eating spaghetti dinners with their ass.
Yeah, right? Yo. He come in, he was like, yeah, thank you, man. Thank you for the meal, man. He's like, you know what? Next time, Kanan, my bad. I got you.
Kanan ain't fucking with him at all either.
But you see how he blamed his mom though? He said mom knew though. Mom knew this was our day. I was like, damn.
Okay, back in my day, whether right or wrong, he would have got slapped the shit out of at that table.
Immediately.
Yeah, in front of company, it really don't matter.
Yeah, his 15? Mom let him. Yeah. Yo, Rock let him slide with a lot. I'm like, damn.
For real.
She let him slide with a lot. I'm like, dog, you a little bit too big for your britches, my dude. Go ahead.
I said, but on some real life shit, a lot of times single mothers do that with their sons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but even in real life, that should be happening.
Next week though, we're gonna find out if she won't let this slide when she said, the consequences of that blood, soaked shirt. We gonna see what's going on.
When she was in that damn room,
woo!
And she started picking up clothes, I was like, oh yeah, she's definitely finding that shit. And then the song that they were playing, Mom, it was not your fault. was fucked up from the start or some shit. I think Born Killer by was that my Miss Scarface or somebody?
Yeah, Scarface. Yeah, Scarface.
But yeah, playing that song while he picked up that damn shirt of blood on it was like one thing I say about these episodes. The song selection based on the scenes have been fucking on point.
Yeah, yes.
Every
and whoever
fucking
like that, whoever that music supervisors, whoever like sets the tone for the song, the scenes, perfect.
Hey,
Yeah,
you remember how we talked about the soundtrack for Snowfall?
Yeah.
Yo, this soundtrack right here might be fucking with it a little bit.
Yeah,
it's fucking with it. It's definitely fucking with it because and I don't know how both of those shows managed to do a phenomenal job of putting that music of the time with these shows. Both of them do a phenomenal job because I see you be dropping that track list every week, and that shit it's taking you back to the 90s. That shit is amazing to me.
So no, I had to I set all this shit up on purpose. I saved the best for last.
good. Yeah, that was bananas.
So how you gonna cry after killing your A1 nigga?
I love you, Unique. Wow. I was like, damn.
Love you too, my nigga.
Man.
Listen, man.
If you are if you're upper level doughboy, if you in the game like that, man, I think somebody might have said it in one of these shows. Like, ain't really no friends in the drug game. I think Kanan might have said that shit in Power or whatever. There ain't no friends in the drug game. And once you go from friend to crackhead, not only I can't really fuck with you no more, but I'm definitely not doing business with you.
No.
So in Neek's position, he had no choice. It was tough. That was a very powerful scene, in my opinion. Very fucking powerful.
Especially how they set it up. Especially how Kane was setting up the whole scene. That was like that storytelling.
With the narration.
But that I love you, Neek. I'm like, when he shot him, man, how he looked. I'm like, man. But I a lot of people will probably say it's fucked up, but I have no problem with what Neek did. You can't never trust a crackhead, man, especially when it comes to drugs. Look, Pookie.
Yeah.
How the fuck that ended?
More like G Money. Remember G Money started damn. He was like,
right.
Now I see how that got passed.
That's the reason. That's the reason they got yep.
It wouldn't be because this glass dick that you smoking, is it?
Right.
Yeah. That's why I picked Adam Payne as my spotlight actor. It just made me think of that whole shit made me think of the G Money Nino shit.
All right.
And I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but I didn't realize that nigga was smoking crack, smoking that bottle when the feds pulled up on his ass. I didn't realize that's what the fuck he was doing. I thought he was peeing or some shit or smoking weed. I didn't know he was smoking a bottle.
G-Money? Oh, G-Money?
No, I'm talking about Trez, the one that just got killed by Neek.
Trez G?
Yeah, I didn't realize that when the detective Howard or my else rolled up on him.
Oh, that was from the last episode. I didn't even notice that.
Oh, yeah, did not even know that.
He said 5-0, but he was across the street smoking crack. And he yelled out,
"Look out!"
Yeah. He was smoking, so that's why Nick was like, when old boy was like, that fucking cop betrayed us. And he said, "Fuck you talking about? I never trust. I didn't tell the fucking Howard nothing. I never trust no pig. It was that glass dick Pee-wee that betrayed us because he was supposed to be the lookout and shit.
He took his eye off the ball. He did say that.
Yeah, he took his eye off the ball.
He did.
So how you doing that shit? He would have recognized that van a long time ago because the car went around 4 times. If you really on it, how the fuck you know that van now foggy up? That the detective had to call and say, "Yo, put the fucking defroster on. It's a stakeout."
Right.
Yep.
In fact, they drove around 4 times. How the fuck? Both of these cars is like they're on the same block. They're not even a block away. That van was like just across the goddamn street, 30 feet back. He ain't fucking looking.
Nope. And remember that's what he said like last episode. Remember I talked about that rhythm and routine. That was the theme. The beginning part of that episode and that last part of the episode, last week's episode, that rhythm and routine. And just what you said, Merv. Like exactly what you said.
That's why he shot his ass. Like it was granted it was snitched on, but had you like you just said, Stacks, had he been on his game, he could have called an audible, abort mission.
Yep.
That van don't seem right. First of all, if you're in the game, anytime you see a van, you should immediately leave. Just in my opinion. Like anytime
no doubt.
I was just thinking that drug dealers everywhere.
Yeah. You look like
if there's a van anywhere in the vicinity where you about to re-up, just bounce.
Yep.
Right.
You already know it's a setup. You already know. Hold up.
So
I wanna go because I want to ask y'all 2 questions. Y'all peep something.
No, I was going to take him to the next scene when he threatened his boys.
Oh, hold up. And that's what I was going to ask you. That's yep.
Any one of y'all niggas could be Trez. Like, yo.
I think that goes without saying, Merv. You kill your best friend. Hey, check this out. If I got a crew, if I'm in a crew and the head of the crew kill their best friend, I'm automatically thinking I can die at any minute. So I ain't doing nothing across this motherfucker.
Well, hold on. I want to ask y'all this, right? In regards to this, did you see that sort of like reaction before that when they talk about when the re-up slowed? And you see each one of their reaction looking at Unique, like they're just questioning. That look to me is like they're questioning him a little bit. Like when that re-up slowed and he talked about selling that fake crack and all them other different stuff, their reactions to him that little bit of I don't know about that. I don't know about selling that fake.
Yeah, I mean you're right.
And stretch it out.
Yeah, and they were like, I don't know about that, Unique. I don't know about that.
Yeah, but they said why? They said because they're gonna lose their customers. That's why.
But here's what I hear, and the thing is, a lot of people don't give a lot of dope boys, especially high level. They're really savvy businessmen. I think there was I think Elon Musk might have said that drug dealers are some of the most business savvy people. He had a fix for that. Like we're going to put these out. What do you say? Yellow caps
and pink, and orange caps. And the next one, the pink cap.
And the pink caps is when they get the real shit back.
Yeah,
put motherfuckers on their back. But that's what you got to do when he's in that situation. Whereas you can get your regular re-up, so you got to step on the shit and keep step.
Oh yeah.
Whatever. So I'm pretty sure they will know. Got to let them know. Hey, these temporary shit.
Yeah, I just think that's very that was interesting. Oh, wow. All right. What you got up? What you got next, Merv?
So now is for the 3 moments.
My third moment was Rock finding that shirt, man.
Yeah.
My stuff is kind of like the beginning, beginning to end in reverse. But yeah, when Rock found that shirt, it just, to me, it sets the scene for the next episode, because my wheels started turning immediately. Like, okay, now I'm not gonna lie to you, I wasn't thinking of half the shit as far as we talked about during the course of this show. As far as, okay, there has to be some type of an explanation for this shirt that Kanan going to have to give his mother. There's going to have to be some type of an explanation Marvin gives as to why the fucking stash got robbed. So that just kept my wheels spinning as far as how they going to explain all this shit to Rob.
Okay. All right. My number 3 moment was when Jukebox went to steal that jacket and got caught by the security guard. And the security guard letting her go. And it's almost like she had this epiphany now. It seemed like that's the first time she has ever received good karma.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like a light bulb went in her. Like, damn. Maybe if you do right by people, good shit come back to you. Because him like throughout, like you already know, like Marvin is the worst fucking dad you could fucking have. All right,
He really is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
remember, the bad thing is that the worst dads you can have is usually the dads that don't hang around. This motherfucker is around his daughter, and he is totally fucked up.
Yo, he wouldn't pick up Kanan, and his daughter just walked off. I'm like, dude, like your daughter, like
He
Kanan get it. Kanan get
And the
it.
bad thing is she knows it. You just
Mhm.
let Margaret. Ain't good for nothing. So Lulu. You just like Margaret. Ain't good for nothing.
She don't even call her motherfucking dad.
She don't fuck with
Nope.
that fuck up nigga. She don't fuck with her daddy like that. And they live together in the same house.
Yo, that whole dynamic is wild.
They got a weird
whole dynamic is wild.
So that was my moment because I feel like with the security guard letting her go, and then her talking to her girlfriend, it seemed like this is the moment maybe where she kind of start going on the straight. She's gonna try to go on the straight and narrow, and and Tay, I don't know if you've seen it far enough, so Stack's gonna feel me when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
It might lead to the moment on what led her to becoming a cop. Now, granted, she crossed back over sometime.
Being a fucking crooked cop.
Sometime later, but it seems like this moment right here might be a little game changing as far as like her mentality.
And Merv, with that being said, I'm really interested to see how Jukebox got to where she was as the dirty cop on Power, because like you said, it seems as though she's going on the straight and narrow right now. But there's going to be something as to where she became this cold-hearted killer motherfucker, where she's damn just in the store. She's playing a cop and she's sending these two boys in there to rob the store, and one of them fuck up. So she has to kill the fucking dude behind the counter. But man, she if you ever get a chance to watch the rest of Power, man, grown Jukebox, Taison, just like Kanan said in the first episode, the hardest nigga that he know.
Yeah, we know this. Yeah, don't let that voice.
Yeah, but I digress. I
know.
Well, you can tell. No, look, like she's right. She's like college educated drug game right in her head. Cause she like, if you saw this episode, yo,
oh man,
you can tell like she got a. My third one is probably like the most underrated part of it is when Rock was talking with the building superintendent about getting those apartments. Was like, yo, how many apartments one on top of the other? And the boy was like, no, I don't have that. She was like, well, look, I can go to this other little thing down the street, whatever. Dude agreed to it. Now, look.
She had that money. She pulled the money out while she was saying that.
She like, look. Dude was like, you know what? I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. But now, look, it's just now, if you think about it now, she's thinking ahead now. Now she's thinking about, instead of having our stuff out in the open, let's have our stuff behind closed doors now. Like, let's have our product, like, basically the transactions happening in apartment buildings instead of out on them corners.
You need to let our fucking son know. I can tell you that much. Danita will know where the fuck that shit at in 2 days.
Before he fucks something up.
And Merv,
the fuck up.
And Merv,
a complete fuck up.
Shit. So imagine if he get the ass. Imagine how he go act.
He be acting hard. I'm like, yo, you still a third grade level educated to come to the streets, my dude. Get out of here. Like, I would have anybody who wanted this thing to like accelerate, like for the Raising Kanan. No, we don't need this to accelerate. I want to see this slowly but surely because he ain't learned a lot of lessons yet, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Raising Kanan, he is not. Go ahead.
No, you're right. And motherfuckers is. Somebody said in one of the groups I'm in that they think people are so much in a rush because they know how it ends, and the fact that they're seeing Power and this is a prequel. Everybody's so ready to see fucking Tommy, Tasha, and Ghost.
No, we don't need to sit now.
Like, just relax, yo, because when that comes, that shit's gonna be powerful. But just enjoy this shit right now.
Yeah.
Enjoy this shit right now. So number 2, who went first? Who went first? Did I go first or Stacks? You went first. Oh, you went first, ain't it?
Section. Yeah, section first.
What's your number 2?
My number 2 moment is Neek in his kind of like business meeting with his underlings, where he's talking to them about Trez G, and you know, he's telling them when he's pretty much having a business meeting, saying, okay, we didn't get our re-up, so we're gonna have to stretch this shit out. That was a good moment because it was, like I said, it was literally a business meeting. I mean, and the thing is, when business happened, you know, when shit don't go your way, you gotta have fucking you know, plan B, plan C. He had to go with plan B temporarily until he get another re-up, which Dean probably ain't fucking with him because now he got the same problem that Rock has on a bigger scale. So his plan B is to stretch it out, and of course his plan C is to hit the stash so he can get the money and the fucking product, so he can start selling her shit, steal their shit, sell their shit. That's my number 2 moment.
Yeah. And you know what? Me, you been thinking like this fucking sandbox, my nigga. Cause that's my number 2 moment as well. When that nigga said, he said, man, we already stepped on it. And he tells the crew, step on that shit more, nigga.
Stretch this more, nigga.
That's my number 2 moment as well. Tay, what's your number 2?
Same moment. I didn't even change that at all. Same moment.
Stacks, what's your number 1?
My number 1 was me killing Trez G, man. I haven't seen a show that come. There aren't many shows that come where there's a very powerful moment right at the beginning of the show. So I think the reason that's my number 1 moment because you got the little. I like how they pause and you got 50 narrating, letting you know what the deal is with these characters, and these guys are like A1s. They done everything together. They done got their dicks up together or whatever they were saying. They done everything together, came up together. And that is a factor if you're deciding whether you're going to kill somebody or not. But because of the game, he had to kill him. And the main reason that's my moment is because of the emotion where Trez G said, I love you, Neek. And he shot him right in his head. I don't know if y'all saw his cronies, like, they was kind of like, oh shit. Like, I didn't like they done stretch his ear off his fucking head and all that shit. But I don't think any I don't think any of the motherfuckers in that room thought that Neek was gonna kill his A1. And the emotion after he shot him, said, I love you too.
That was wild. That was wild.
And the thing is, he does. And the thing is, I don't. And the reason that moment is so powerful because I know that Neek loves. That's his homeboy. I know that he loves.
Yep.
He was crying, but he had to do what he had to do.
Had to. He had to do it.
And plus, that set your crew right. That's ain't nobody. I bet you that next lookout, he ain't gonna miss. He gonna probably be like, I need some shit where I can't even blink because this motherfucker's kill his best friend.
Yep.
Right.
Lookout will have his fucking eyelids taped up where they motherfucker can't blink.
Yep. And that's the title of this one. Don't sleep.
Don't sleep. That's my number 1.
Yeah,
that's my number 1 too.
Oh damn.
that's my number 2, and the same scene you talking about when you said I love you, Nick, and he turned around and shot him, and he said I love you too, my nigga, and he had that look, you're like, and then he kind of like dropped the gun. He just let the gun drop and hand it over to his boy. Walk away. So at this point, because he was like, yo, it's my fault. Because I put you in this
motherfucking heart, nigga.
Yeah. Right.
Yo.
Right.
Yo. That was wild, man. That was wild. Like, I was like, damn, your boy, A1.
Yo. Nigga, I am so enjoying real shit. This 4 episodes, and we done had, I think the first 2 episodes we did top 5 moments. Last 2 episodes we did top 3 moments. Probably 60% of my moments involve Neek. I am so enjoying Joey Badass.
He's my favorite character.
Oh yeah,
he is my favorite character so far in this series. He is. Him followed by I like Lulu as well, but his character, Unique, played by Joey Badass, my favorite character, probably by a landslide so far.
Yeah. I'm enjoying the fuck out of his character, man. Tay,
he's
number one.
It's that third one. Basically, Mom finding the bid and the consequences that's going to happen. Because man,
what's your number one?
Mom, Rock finding the sugarcane and the bid.
Oh, that's your number one. Okay.
Yeah, because of the consequences, we know it's going to start off next week's episode. The immediate consequences that's going to happen.
A whole nother set of events.
Yep. That's gonna that to me is going to be something, man. Especially the way she gave that look in the mirror, like, huh? Because I want to see what.
Like she about to turn into Black Widow or something. Like she's about to turn the goddamn.
Hold on, this is something also. Hold on, I don't mean to cut you off here. This is something I noticed too. Basically, looking at sort of like a meme from last week's episode, right when D Wiz got shot. They made that decision, right? And I just realized this too, is when they were talking with D Wiz and Famous at the store. And you saw, if you go back to it, you're gonna see a look that Rock looked at D Wiz, then she looked at Lou, then Lou looked back at her, and then she looked at D Wiz and like gave him a look like that was a Reggie Jackson right there. It was that moment, that's when she knew she was gonna get him killed. If you go back to that scene, you're gonna be like, wow, this is the moment when she was gonna kill D Wiz. That moment.
Okay.
Go back to that moment.
If you'll be interested to see how that scene and that event of finding that shirt, all the shit, it's so many different angles they could go with it from that. From that moment right there. What's your two favorite quotes?
My first one is from Unique. When he said he had a bunch. I mean, yeah, he said a lot in this episode, but he said we gonna hit back. I just gotta figure out if it's gonna be the body or the head.
Ah,
man.
I think he took. I think based on how the episode went, I think he took a body shot. That's what I think. Because we had killed Kanan, that would have been a headshot. But
no doubt.
Killing Kanan is not. I don't think killing Kanan is a last resort thing because he know that's.
Wait, hold up. I don't think he wanted to kill Kanan, but the bull who got killed, because I think that was Buck's people. I think the bull was going to kill Kanan regardless, had Marvin not stepped in. Because it looked like he was about to kill Kanan. Like
he wanted to. He definitely wanted to.
No, he was going to kill him if Marvin didn't come into that house. Believe me, that was going to happen.
I'm pretty sure Neek told him not to.
Yeah.
But he could have just said, like, he had a gun, it was going to be me or him, and then.
I guess it was you.
Hey, that nigga vanished like damn. That's a fucking movie. I can't remember the fucking movie or somebody just vanished out of fucking nowhere. Can't remember what the fuck that shit was. You ready?
Take me right out.
Hey, Tay, you want me to go next with the quote? Or do you want to go next?
Oh, that's the next one. My thing is when Lou was talking with Juke when he was talking about that favor just another way to end up under another person's thumb or what have you. I think that was like very, very like telling. Like a very, very good quote right there. And her basically saying she didn't want to owe anybody. That exchange, that's one of my favorite quotes. Considering I think that particular thing might come into play like later on in the series.
Yeah, okay. That was a little profound. One of mine was mine came from Marvin. My first one came from Marvin. That nigga said,
hold on, Merv. I wrote down a prediction. I'm gonna see if you're gonna say it.
No, I'm doing quote. I ain't doing a prediction right now. I'm doing.
No. I predicted your quote. I almost guarantee you about to say. Go ahead.
Oh, that nigga said end us. Should they end Tony? Should they even started? Where the fuck is going to end?
Yo, that was wild.
Hey,
yeah, that's savage.
And he was serious about that shit too. He was serious.
And I'll go ahead and give you my second quote too. I got two. I got two. And my other one is from Marvin as well. That nigga said, "I also gave you this dick. You want me to leave that behind?"
That's what the fuck I wrote down as Merv.
Yeah, yo.
I knew that was going to be.
Yo.
Already knew.
Yo.
I got that written down. Merv quote. I also gave you this dick. You want me to leave that too? I got that written down.
That was funny as hell, yo.
Yo, listen. I really wrote down that whole shit. Because I love
that was funny as hell.
Marvin said doing that whole scene.
Hey yo, that was funny. That was cold hearted, but it was funny as hell. I'm sorry.
That was hilarious, yo.
That was oh my god.
And Marvin didn't even care, man. Did not even care,
man. And they say, what happened to all this coloring ass niggas? Hey, he said, hey, we different, Tony. We just different. Black, white, bitch, nigga.
Yo, he was pretty good.
I'm from the hood. You from wherever the fuck you?
Where the fuck you from?
That ain't the
hood. Yo.
That exit strategy was A1 after that cuddle moment.
Yo, he be having I don't know if I think it was Tina, whoever said it like after like episode 1 like or episode 2. No, I think you would say Merv like in terms of Marvin's like little quotables because man, his quotes be something for the ages right there. Like seriously.
So, yeah, those are my two favorite. Those are my two favorites right there. But yeah, you got that right. You got that all the way right there, Stacks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that was hilarious.
We go to my quote.
Yeah, your second quote.
Yeah.
My number one quote. It was not said by any character in this entire show. My quote was the voice of 50 Cent when he said, "If you sleep in this game, all your dreams are nightmares, and those nightmares all end the same way." He said a whole lot of shit before that about there was a guy that had a disease where he couldn't sleep, and he said that's not a disease, that's a blessing or whatever. But that whole thing was just deep as hell.
Yep.
That's my number one quote.
Look, that was mine too. That was mine too. That was mine. That last when he talked about the very end, that whole man, that was deep.
That was your quote too?
Yep. That was deep.
Okay.
That was deep.
Y'all
maybe goddamn go watch this motherfucker over again.
I'm probably gonna do that as soon as we're done here.
I'm gonna watch this over again. Yo, that's all the stuff I got. What anything that any thoughts that I pull out of y'all?
As always, when we're doing this show, man, it just gives us when we talk and bounce ideas and talk our shit about the show. It gives us a whole lot of stuff. I think we all can agree that it gives us more stuff to think about. And that's one of the reasons why I typically go back and watch the show after we do this show anyway. Yeah. Just because y'all gave me a lot to think about, man. Especially with the host. I'm interested to see how the Stash House situation is going to turn out, and I'm definitely interested to see how this shirt that Kane Green ass threw it under the bed, bruh. Like I said though, he's 15. Put that shit in your book bag, bruh.
Yeah,
and throw it away when you leave in school or something.
But also remember too, like in the beginning, he said he was ready. His mom was like, "No, you ain't ready for this."
Nowhere near.
And then we saw at the very end of the episode why you ain't even near close to being ready for the game. Like
I almost forgot about it. Didn't this stupid motherfucker? His mama said he's slipping in school. She's like, you off the stash house. Thank you. I'm telling you, I'm wanting to move up. What, you think you're about to get a promotion out of there?
Rock, yo.
Yo, like Kanan is so like, thank you. Motherfucker, she just said your grades. What parent in America? I know you're a parent in the drug game, but you really think after you get that's like getting a bad progress report. Anybody ever get rewarded with anything when they got a fucking bad progress report? Yep. Sean, he is young. You're right. That's why I'm trying to give him a pass. But you also being Queens biased because you know that's
you are. So you are. Because Sean, Tyreek young too.
Yeah, Tyreek. Yep, absolutely.
So Tyreek young.
I can't wait to see what you're gonna say about
this. You don't like that shit. Tyreek young. If you're gonna say that shit, Sean.
Say Sean.
Hey yo, I don't like Tariq, but this motherfucker right here, this motherfucker can't stand Tariq, man. Hey, Taison, when Book 2 came out, when Book 2 came out, man, every episode, Shaw was predicting that fucking Tariq was gonna get clipped in his own show. And if he didn't get clipped, he would tell you why he should have got clipped.
What? He had years from Ghost. Well, look, hold up.
Sean, but Ghost wasn't. But he wasn't even
teaching
about
him
that life because he got introduced to it.
That was Tasha teaching him. That wasn't Ghost. What the fuck do you mean he had years to learn from Ghost? And another thing about Sean, man, Sean don't know how to separate his goddamn feelings with people he don't like.
I don't like Tariq either, man. But not like Sean. Sean hate that motherfucker.
He said, "Don't get me started." Damn.
Hey, season two of Book 2, man. If Tariq got clipped, man, Sean would be on the show that following Tuesday.
He's like, let me tell you. Been waiting on this. Yeah, Ghost, Tasha, and Tommy. Come on now.
But none of them motherfuckers was teaching them. Only Tasha.
And Kanan got robbed. Louis. I don't know if I want to say Marvin, but yeah, Rob Louis and Jew.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin's not a good example.
Not at all.
I think that's a good father.
And like that one you put up where it says that first episode is like, this is Marvin. This nigga never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity. That's real talk, bro.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Mm-hmm. Cause man,
oh shit. Hey,
I don't know anything about Turn the Power, but I know about this episode. And look, Kanan got his act together. He got to get his complete act together, man.
I can't wait to see the maturation, because I mean,
that's what I said. We shouldn't watch
that now as a kid.
Yeah.
To where he went at in the Power Universe, man. I can't wait to see when he start. When the shit start clicking for him. But that's all we got, Merv.
Yeah, that's all we got, man.
All right.
Good show, gentlemen.
As always.
We always end it the same way we started. We want to go around and shout out all of our support out there. Facebook Live, YouTube Live. The good folks at Mile High Radio, man. Hey, they stay rocking with us, man. Rain, shout out to Last Music Group. Shout out to our partners in the background. Shout out to Blackjack TV. Download Zingo. The Zingo app. We're on channel 199. If we're usually live, but if we ain't live, of course we ain't live 24/7. But if you go on there, it's probably going to be an episode from one of the shows Sunday through Wednesday. Anybody got anything else before we get the hell up out of here? Oh, y'all are gonna be back tomorrow, Wednesday. Y'all already know how we do.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow. Merv, what are we doing tomorrow?
Oh, we might be doing a freestyle off of the topics might be doing a freestyle of different topics.
That would give the viewers more calls to. As of right now, y'all don't know what we're gonna talk about.
That's good. look, y'all got something to look forward to. It could
Yeah,
be
we're
anything.
definitely not going to shout out whatever the fuck Sean is talking about.
Get out of there. I ain't doing that.
It's just
Anyway,
not going to happen.
but yeah, we're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that.
Yeah.
Look, look. I do this every week, but it's the truth. Like for our viewers, look, y'all could be anywhere in the world listening to us, watching us, but y'all basically sticking with us, listening to us talk about raising Kanan, about a variety of different things. Thank you for the viewers. Look, go to our, like I said, go to our Facebook page, guys podcast, go to our YouTube page, subscribe, like, leave a comment. Because like I said before, look, your comments can basically be a topic for other shows. So look,
Right.
you know, and also look, shout out to the Lullas on Sunday. Keep going.
All right. I think that's it, gentlemen. This was a wrap. See y'all
Yeah.
tomorrow in about 23 hours and 30 minutes. Salute.
Exactly.
Salute. All right.